At small forward, at 6'9", number 33, Larry Bird.
Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going. With NBA, let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Daniel Gafford is out there with Jermaine O'Neal. Then it's Morant. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And for the Wizards, Bird is out there with Paolo Banchero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Holiday. And it's Simmons in at the 1. And this matchup always, Clark, seems to produce some fireworks.
Well, again, when conference opponents are this familiar, Kevin, things tend to get ramped up, heated up, intensified, if you will.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
And Simmons kicks to Banchero. Here's Bird. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. O'Neal against Holiday. Pass to Morant. Clock at 6. Here's O'Neal. And the shot goes in.
And this is where O'Neal goes to work. The closer he's to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
And it's Simmons penetrating. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. O'Neal a screen on Simmons. O'Neal passes to Morant. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 3 to start out the game.
Remarkable athleticism of Simmons right there. Driving to the cup. When he's doing that, you need to get out of his way.
Morant surveying the D. Here's O'Neal. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Pass to Morant. Screen. O'Neal outside. Holiday against Morant. Back to O'Neal. Pulls up. High post. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 2. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. On the wing, Bird. Banchero outside. Adebayo with a screen on O'Neal. And Banchero, here we go.
Banchero showing he can run the offense too now. Nice score off the pick as the ball handler.
Pacers trail by 4. We often see Paolo Banchero with the ball late in the shot clock club, and he usually delivers.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you shut off his dribble drive and then you seal off the retreat, and because he's so strong and good with the ball, he can bump you and get into the spot he wants to. He's got great power, and he's really a good finisher around the goal, too.
Washington on D. O'Neal on the wing. And he banks in the layup.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Morant with the steal. Pass to Gafford. And stolen by Simmons. And Holiday has it in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. The Pacers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Morant finds O'Neal. And here is Antetokounmpo for the screen on Simmons. Here's Gafford. He's guarded by Adebayo. Banchero passes to Simmons. Banchero, a screen on Morant. Launches it. And it's Banchero missing. Indiana trailing here. O'Neal looking around. And it's all evened up. O'Neal's got 6. Bird against Giannis. Bird passes to Banchero. Back to Bird. There's the triple. They get it again.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
There's Morant after Ben Simmons' bucket. Morant kicks to Antetokounmpo. Holiday against Morant. Pass to Gafford. Shot clock at 3. Great defense that time from Banchero. Simmons inside. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
Lobbed up there for Gafford. It's stolen by Banchero. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. John Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone. My teammates feed off of it, and I love to compete. That's how we all grew up, playing on the blacktop outside, competing at a high level when there was no cameras around. Back to you, Kevin.
He's got that alpha mentality. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Adebayo with a screen on Morant. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Giannis up top, guarded by Holiday. Giannis is double. Here's O'Neal. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Wizards leading by 4. The drive by Simmons. The wide open look here for Holiday. Good on the 3-point shot.
Sneaking out into the corner. We don't normally see Drew there. That caught him by surprise.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. going with a whole new group here. Wallace is checked in for Indiana. Ricky Rubio comes in for John Morant. Rubio, the pass to Giannis. Some nice passing here by Indiana. O'Neal kicks to Antetokounmpo. Gafford sets the pick for Giannis. Pass to Gafford. It's rebounded by Bargnani.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
That's exactly what you want to see. Your big man playing big. Strong board.
Wallace outside. Now here is O'Neal. Over Bargnani. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Washington. They lead by 7, and the basket is good.
There are a lot of parts to Ball's game in addition to his jumper. He also can capitalize inside.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
O'Neal inside. Vanderbilt defending. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It has been a heck of a season already, Clark, and we're just getting to the really good part of the year.
Yeah, I agree with you there, partner. I mean, everybody is stepping up the intensity now. You can see it and feel it. It seems like every game counts for more than just one game as teams fight for position in the standings.
And the first one at the line is good.
And the talent O'Neal has is evident, and the exact type of big man any team would love to have.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Davis comes in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Morant in for Antetokounmpo. O'Neal hits them both.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Left side, Ball. Here's Christie. On the wing, Jones. Wallace covering. Back to Ball. Stolen by Rubio. Down low. Here's O'Neal.
Oh, my! Wow! What a nasty finish that was. O'Neal playing with a little attitude right now.
Now, here's Ball. Bargnani. And Bargnani throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Ball. Jermaine O'Neal making his last shot. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Ball. Driving the lane, and the layup falls. Ball's got his second bucket of the night.
Among the best ball handlers in the league for sure. LaMelo right to the rack.
Rubio with it. Now guarded by Ball. And the basket by Rubio.
Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Ball no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Here's Christie, and he trains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time.
The previous play is under review.
Did he get the basket off in time?
Yeah, it's hard to tell on that one, and so a good time to go to the replay and just to make sure if he got it off on time.
Yeah, and the officials on the floor will make the final determination.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
We see what they're seeing.
And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for Washington. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Washington.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
Banchero is out there with Bird. Then there's Max Christie. Then it's Ball, and it's Bargnani in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Shot clock at 2. Toppin can't get it to go. Wizards leading by 5. Ball feeling it out a bit. Kicks it out to Bargnani. Shoots over Toppin. They grab their own miss. Bargnani sets the screen for Bird. And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Adebayo is checked in for the Wizards. And a change for the Pacers. Davis is checked in. Davis with a screen on Bird. Here's Morant. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Adebayo.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Oh, that's not fair. Adebayo using his athleticism to give this crowd something to remember.
Morant finds Podziemski. Here's Davis, and Adebayo sends it back. Banchero inside. Toppin's there. Adebayo with a screen on Toppin. Some room here for Adebayo. And Washington again with the bucket.
Got the ball off the pick that time, but found a teammate with a better look. That shows you the IQ of Banchero.
Toppin a screen on Christie. Podziemski, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Adebayo with a screen for Ball. Outside, Adebayo. Count it, good. Adebayo's got the lead up to 9 now for Washington.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Washington making some changes. Drew Holiday is checked in for Max Christie. And it's Ben Simmons in for Ball. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And the jam by Wallace.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
So, Greg, you've played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, then that can be as difficult as anything.
Jermaine O'Neal checked in for Toppin.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
That's good from O'Neal. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Washington leading now by 5. Simmons looking around. Banchero, right side. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Here's Bird. Still scoreless. Banchero has screen on Wallace. 6 to shoot. No good from Bird. Pacers trail by 5. Here's O'Neal, and the jam by Jermaine O'Neal.
6'11", skilled, athletic. When Jermaine O'Neal puts it all together, we are going to see some monster games.
To the left wing. Wallace against Bird. Adebayo with this screen on Wallace. Stolen by O'Neal. All alone. And the dunk by O'Neal.
O'Neal doing a nice job that time, able to leak out and capitalize in transition.
Here's Simmons into the lane. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Pass to O'Neal. Deflects the pass. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based accountability type of basis. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
Out to Bird. Jacks up a 3. Knocked away. And he stays with it. Back to Simmons. And stolen by Wallace. O'Neal with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Jermaine O'Neal again. O'Neal's got 11 points in the quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Indiana.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
To the inside, out of bounds, Washington takes possession. Herbert Jones, he's checked in for the Wizards. And the Pacers also making a change. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for John Morant. Outside, Simmons. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You've already seen it. Simmons' size and agility, it creates problems for the defense.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And Washington making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. Wallace against Bird. O'Neal dishes to Antetokounmpo. No good from outside. And so it's Holiday with it. They'll bring it up for Washington. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Simmons. Pass to Vanderbilt. Outside for Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Scoring was maybe the only question about Simmons coming into the league, and now proving the doubters wrong about that.
Now, here is O'Neal. Vanderbilt defending. Not as good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Jermaine O'Neal.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Wallace outside. Back to Rubio. Kick out to Giannis. Stolen by Bird. Bird makes a move. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Bird with some nice D. Washington leading now by 4. Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
This really elevates Ben Simmons' team when he's shooting it like this. Great to see him finding the scoring rhythm.
Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against the Celtics. Rubio outside. Here's O'Neal. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 5 assists tonight. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Oh, Big Ben rocking it.
Pacers trail by 6. Pass to O'Neal. It's good. O'Neal's got 29.
Had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
Vanderbilt a screen on Rubio. Simmons passes to Holiday. Cranes the three-pointer. And the Wizards lead by 7.
Well, that assertive, confident attitude. I mean, Holiday knew as the pass was coming his way, he was going to catch it and let it go quickly.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Bargnani is checked in for Bird. Max Christie comes in for Drew Holiday. And Ball subbed in for Simmons.
Boy, I really like that aggressiveness from Ball, taking it right into the defense.
Antetokounmpo passes to O'Neal from the arc. Washington with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Here's Giannis. Indiana again missing.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
Vanderbilt setting the pick for Ball. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Christie. Stolen by O'Neal. Poked loose. Antetokounmpo against Ball. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
And so it's Washington with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. And, Coach, I heard you talking to your team about closing out on shooters. What were the breakdowns that stood out to you in the first half?
A couple of times there was an offensive rebound, and we just got to spray out and find shooters. That's one way that a lot of teams in the league are getting threes now. We just got to do a better job of finding those guys.
It's hard to be perfect. Thank you.
All right, Allie, thank you. And, folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
Acclimating to the league is not that easy. These guys are already accepting the challenges and the rigors of the NBA, and they're crushing it. I'm surprised.
Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the Wizards.
They're clicking from outside.
Thanks for joining us. Now,
and we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Jermaine O'Neal.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. We've got Antetokounmpo. Daniel Gafford is out there with O'Neal. Then it's Morant. And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Castro O'Neal. Over Adebayo. That is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut back down now to 4 on the bucket from O'Neal.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Adebayo with a screen for Simmons. Outside, Adebayo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Daniel Gafford.
Oh, great fade by Adebayo. Such a high IQ player.
It's his first trip to the line. And the second free throw, good. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Bird against Morant. Castro O'Neal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
And defenses know what O'Neal can do with the rock all over him that time.
Here's Simmons. He's got 25. And Simmons slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming. Coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Bird. Gafford with the steal. Giannis against Simmons. Antetokounmpo kicks to Morant. Gafford is screen on Bird. Back to Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half. I really like the start here. Great aggressiveness, red hot to start this half.
And Gafford throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Here's
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
And here's Adebayo outside. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
Indiana moving the ball over. O'Neal high post. Banchero's there. 5 to shoot. Screen by Gafford. For the tie. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Holiday has it in the corner. Adebayo with a screen on Morant. The kick out to Adebayo. O'Neal with it. Picked up by Banchero. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Morant. To the paint. Wants to get it to Gafford and does.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Outside, Simmons. Here's Holiday. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got his 5th assist in this one. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And Washington making a change here. Ball's checked in. And so Morant will bring it up for the Pacers. It's a 3-point game. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. That one goes in. O'Neal's got 39.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Banchero, a screen on Morant. Here's Ball. It's rebounded by Indiana. O'Neal's got 5 rebounds tonight. No good off the front iron.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Adebayo with a screen for Ball. Uncovered, and Adebayo gets it to go on the assist from Ball. Adebayo's got 14 points. Pass to O'Neal. For the screen on Adebayo. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
The Pacers making a switch here. Rubio's checked in. And here's Banchero. Bird playing big in there. Wow.
Bird able to power through that defense despite the contact. I thought his length helped him out there.
Pass to O'Neal. Over Adebayo. Washington with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Adebayo with a screen for Ball. Lots of room. And Washington again with the bucket.
And it's been an efficient game for Adebayo. He's done a nice job finding the holes in the defense.
Rubio the pass to O'Neal. And the layup's good off the glass. O'Neal's got 41.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Adebayo with a screen on Rubio. Ball finds Adebayo. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
Setting his teammate up nicely out of the 2-man game that time. Ball provides style and substance with his brilliant playmaking.
O'Neal passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. A 3 from Morant. Rebound by Paolo Banchero.
And really credit their advantage on the backcourt. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's O'Neal. No good there. Excellent D there from Ball. And the Wizards with possession. They're on a 13-4 run right now. And finished off by Banchero.
When he attacks the rim like that, Paolo Banchero, there's no stopping.
And Rubio kicks to Morant. From outside, off the mark. Washington leading now by 11. Kicks it out to Banchero. A three-pointer off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Morant finds Gafford. Giannis outside. No good on the triple.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
The kick out to Adebayo. Offline with his 3.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
Here's Gafford. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line.
Personal foul.
It's on Larry Bird. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Argnani is checked in for Bam Adebayo. Vanderbilt comes in for Paolo Banchero. Herbert Jones, he's checked in for Bird. Christie subbed in for Drew Holiday. Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. Wallace comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pass to Christie from past the arc. No good on that one. Pacers trail by 8. Wallace the pass to Gafford. Rubio dishes to Jackson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Washington.
There's
still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
You know, the defense has given them that shot, and they've knocked it down consistently, and that's been a real key factor for them tonight.
Davis has checked in for the Pacers. Ball with it. 8 points for him. Pass to Jones. A three. That falls. Nice speed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Morant against Christie. Morant kicks to Jackson. It's Davis on the win. Scoreless thus far. That is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut back down to 6 after the bucket from Jackson.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. Washington out in front. They lead by 8. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got LaMelo Ball. Ben Simmons is out there with Jones. Then it's Bargnani. And it's Christie in at the 2. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Simmons with it. Guarded now by Rubio. And Jermaine O'Neal pulls it down. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And the technical free throw is good. Davis is checked in for G.G. Jackson.
Ed Davis.
On the wing, Davis. Indiana moving the ball around. O'Neal sets the screen for Rubio. Tries again. That is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from O'Neal.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Bargnani inside. Wallace covering. Shots good from Bargnani. And the Wizards lead by 9.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Here's O'Neal. Rebound by the Wizards. Their next game playing at home as the Nets coming to town. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Oh, here we go. Rubio's got it on the fast break chance. Pass to O'Neal. Over Simmons. O'Neal no good. Wizards leading by 9. It's taken away by Wallace. Now, here is O'Neal. It's stolen by Jones. No good with the layup. Pacers trail by 9. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Rubio. Knocks down the 3 ball.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Bam Adebayo is checked in for Bargnani. Banchero comes in for Ball. Bird, he's checked in for Jones. And it's Drew Holiday in for Christie. And a change for the Pacers. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Davis. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey guys, while Brian Keefe was just reviewing the plan with his team, he said this is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up. He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and it'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Some changes for Indiana. Antetokounmpo's checked in for O'Neal, and it's John Morant in for Wallace. The drive by look out!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Antetokounmpo. Great defense that time from Banchero.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Adebayo with a screen on Morant. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the lead, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
The Pacers making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. Morant passes to Giannis. Inside, here's Gafford. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists now tonight. Wizards leading by 5. Here's Simmons. Kicks it out to Banchero. Off target from three-point range.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
And it's Morant missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And the rejection by Gafford. Pass to Adebayo. And here is Simmons. Wallace covering. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Adebayo. And another miss by Washington. Pacers trail by 5. Morant outside. Now Wallace. Guarded by Holiday. It's Morant in the corner. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Banchero's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Adebayo. Banchero a screen on Gafford. Washington needs to get a shot off here. And Simmons slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Here's Giannis. Giannis automatic inside.
Yeah, that was just a fantastic decision from Antetokounmpo. He's lethal in pick and roll situations, clearly.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Now, here's Gafford. Outside Rubio, launches it, rejected by Banchero.
That's the reach that makes Banchero such a hard defender to go up against. Hard to get over him.
LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Ball against Morant. Here's Banchero.
You know, one of the things you love about Banchero, he shows you his passion for the game. He brings great effort every night, and he's a guy his teammates love playing with.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Antetokounmpo. Cleared away by Bird.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Banchero is screened for Bird. And the rejection by Giannis. Doesn't get that one. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Bird.
You know, once Bird has a step on the defense, most of the time you got to foul him. He's fearless in getting to the basket.
And the first one drops. Bird hits them both.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Antetokounmpo. Powers through inside Giannis.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Ball. And that one is good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Produced screen on Bird. Here's Gafford. Oh, what a finish.
Fantastic ball movement that time. Antetokounmpo skilled at taking apart a defense with his passing.
Washington leading now by 9. And it's Ball penetrating. Good. Lays it right in there.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Giannis. Cleared away by Adebayo. Washington's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Ball. Adebayo outside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Washington.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins. And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ben Simmons.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Outside, Bird puts up the 3, and there's the 3.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
No good from 3.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the
My God, I'ma take me dog got the struggle. Baby girl, sit it down, you not known like a usher. Yeah. I told her mama I don't like what my teeth do. I wanna control you like voodoo. I'm started screaming freak on phone and do blue. Every time I have a good time, do too.
Good time, Come have a good time, but a bad wine. You say you want, give me something long time. Me deal with this thing, no something like crime. I make you sing this time.